There's a fine pot of coffee if you want to upgrade. Ready to go.
And you know that we can have a round of applause for last year's first place winner. Mop up, man. Now, if anybody wants to buy any darts, I've got darts for sale here.
Need to talk about
I'm passing around the.
I might accidentally miss Jared and hit Nate.
The call-in period is from 7 to 9 on Mondays.
If you hit me with a dart, it will bounce off me and go off.
Hey, Chuck, you want to go over the rule changes that happened for the guys who weren't here? Because I didn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know them.
Here's the deal. This Monday,
home movie,
7 to 9. Yeah. Every other
not porn.
Every other week,
I don't know if it can
sign up for Sunday, and it's already signed up on Sunday, so you need to put your name probably in the margin here.
Yeah.
For the National League.
Or just underneath it.
So there's call-ins for American and National League on Sunday. The National League. I'm just going to throw this out.
What a difference. So let's just
most of the time you're not going to. I mean, you can sign up, but there shouldn't be too many phone calls.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to get your team done.
And you have to have your roster set by Saturday.
Yeah. End of the day. You're not really taking phone calls. You're just looking at rosters and making sure they're right.
Right.
So,
but somebody could call.
No, but if you keep saying call-ins, it's going to make people think the old-time call-ins. Seems like you're taking call-ins.
So just to clarify that,
why do they have to call in?
we're still
because it was a thing.
We're still using waivers, online waivers.
No, but.
And you're supposed to dump those guys back to the pool that you don't
why
use.
Would they have to call
Just a second, Rusty. Thank you.
And how long are we allowing everybody to, if those guys get dumped back the pool, then you can come back and pick them up and put them on your team because they weren't available when you went through waivers.
Next week, right? Didn't you write those?
That's up till 6 o'clock on Sunday is what I thought we said.
That's what we said. You're
You
right.
have to have it done by 6 o'clock on Sunday, and then if you are still messed up, call and start at 7.
Does everybody understand that?
No, we're not explaining it clear to the guys that weren't here.
So let me
do it real quick. Just the minute version. The call-in day gets moved up a day. Then you have all Sunday until 7 o'clock as a free-for-all to fix your problems for the extra guys. Till 6 to fix your free-for-all.
So that means the waivers actually run on Saturday night?
Yes, that's all you got to say is the waivers run a night earlier, and then you have till 6 o'clock the next night to fix your waiver, get your extra players going off your team, make your team right.
Okay, one question.
Call-in guy Sunday night looks at teams down the list, makes sure all the team's right. If the team's not right, he calls the guy and says your team's not right, fix it.
Okay. So our league is going to start on Mondays and not Tuesdays anymore.
Yes,
we're going to join the rest of the
right.
world.
Yes, that's all we did.
One question, guys who weren't here. One question,
No,
just
two
for
questions.
clarification, because it'll come up. Go ahead, Rusty.
My question is, so the call-in guy isn't taking calls.
No,
he's making calls
he
if
can
somebody
take
hasn't
calls.
done it.
Okay, well,
He's available.
Dude, if you're at the golf course Sunday and you pick the extra guy up, you call and say, hey, I picked the extra guy up, can you get rid of this guy? That's what he does. And then all he does at 7 or 6 o'clock is he looks down the list, make sure there's no little weird question marks, make sure all the rosters are right, and that's it. He doesn't have to call anybody if everything's right.
By all rights, if you're at the golf course on Sunday, before you go to the golf course or after you go to the golf course, fix your roster.
It's on the computer.
If you don't, that's where the guy's going to call and say.
And does everybody have commission tools where
here's something that worked. Hold on. Here's something that worked really well on last year is if you have a problem with the team, post at the message board, hey, I can't do this. Chris or I or Matt or somebody that are really good at this site will fix it in 2 seconds for you. It worked really well last year. Every time somebody said, hey, can somebody help me out with this?
Good point.
Actually simplifies it.
That's fine.
It
As
sounds
long
like
as the message board isn't overran with stuff, I'll stay on top of it.
So I want to say this one more time before you sign up. This Monday is call-ins from 7 to 9. Next week, all week long, figure out what you want to do for waivers. Post it on the site. It's going to go through just like it did last year. Something's going to happen. Everybody's going to get a player. Then throw your guys that you're not going to use back to the player pool. You have until 6 o'clock on Sunday to clean it up. If things are screwed up, there's a call. That's what you're signing up for. The call-in guy's gonna take care of it.
Okay, so quick,
and everybody's got commish tools.
One quick clarification: if somebody, this is just to make sure it doesn't happen. If somebody gets called up after the pickup on Saturday, but before the Sunday deadline, is that player available to be picked up on Sunday? I'm assuming no.
I'd say no, because then you don't have.
I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page with no.
No.
What's that scenario? I didn't understand.
If a guy is not, if the guy gets called up after the Saturday waiver process,
You gonna do it tomorrow?
you cannot pick them up on Sunday.
Right. All right.
You want to take call-ins tomorrow?
The person that's dropped on Saturday cannot be picked up on Sunday, correct?
Excuse me, on Monday.
Chuck
Quick
was
one.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Chuck was
It'll
gonna
be
do it.
Monday.
Okay.
I understand that.
I just have a practice until 7.
Chuck is gonna do it.
Here, I can do it Sunday.
And everybody understand how to do
Monday,
the
I can do it
transaction
Monday.
so you don't have 15 guys that you've got to put back into the pool. Do it player to player, player to player. Don't do one player and 8 guys.
What happens when somebody does that?
You want to take call-ins on Monday?
That's why I'm saying it now.
What happens when somebody
Well,
does
that
that?
Sunday guy is your
Monday.
The Sunday guy is gonna
Sunday?
sit
Oh, all right.
shit
Yeah.
can ya.
I'm going to put you down here.
Okay, isn't it Monday night? Or
Monday night, and then the next one is Sunday for the second class.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I'll do it Monday.
Scott will do it,
Chuck's going to.
and he's
Scott, you want to do it?
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm good with the website and stuff, so just put me down on Monday.
All right.
That's fine.
So Scott
Thank
on
you.
Monday,
It's my number.
and then
on
are
the
you going to do?
website.
Are you going to do the next Sunday as well?
Chris, do you want to do the next Sunday? Oh, never mind. I'll do the next Sunday as well. Yes.
All right.
We signed up for 2 spots on this thing. 2 dates. The calling guy has 2 dates.
No problem. I forget we're doing different teams. First,
I wish we'd find
Yeah, you're still together.
yeah.
Okay.
So let's see here.
This really didn't explain everything.
Were you guys the ones that made us get this website?
Oh,
Yes.
don't start that.
Just think about the money it's saving us. It's saving us a lot of money.
Jared, when you won $400 extra last year, how did that feel?
Didn't get it because Grace didn't pay.
Right, how about $250?
Okay. Any other questions?
I'll take it.
What have we decided to do about Grace not paying? Are we all going to pay?
I think it should be taken care of with this year's initiation, with this year's fees.
Well,
I
we
think-
took it out of last year's prizes, so right.
How much is it
We
per,
didn't get,
per
like-
team to pay to make that right?
Billy Scott hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, the very simplest thing to do, I'm sorry for whoever, couldn't even tell you who all 4 place winners were, is just to, last year is last year.
Yeah, we lost.
Yeah.
And we lost an owner and he screwed everybody.
Yeah.
And
It
so
happens.
it's unfortunate, so the first place team's losing $82.50. But I just think that's the way we ought to do it. This year's this year.
Can we take?
Why do we mix? I want to mix. My opinion is I wouldn't want to mix 11 with 12, because then if you take 12 money and put it into 11, you're screwing the winners of 2012.
Call it Robin.
So
Peter
it's only
Pay Paul,
$82.
Right, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and
Oh, well,
That's not.
it's small amount of money.
Well, wasn't it 2 leagues was
I mean,
the
it
only.
affects me more. I'd rather just keep it to that.
Oh, shut up.
The fourth place team loses $16.50.
I friended you last night, too.
This
I
is
friended
about
you,
year.
Jared. I friended you.
I know I was gonna post something on your.
Now see, if Rusty had won last year,
Nobody
I'll get the
paid.
final vote.
Yeah, I quit.
We can pull our money out.
They'd have paid 2 years
Mine with
later.
my vote for Todd Frazier, I feel strongly both ways.
Does everybody understand that?
I don't really get any of this shit, but I don't want to worry
so
about it.
2011 should speak for itself, in my opinion. You
So
want to vote for that?
2011's done. We're done. It's off the
And I'll
books.
pay your money in a week or so.
Can we
and,
send Grace a
we're
card
going.
thanking him for his participation?
Yes.
What's that?
I think we should.
I think that'd be great.
Jeff, you've inspired us to actually name a rule after a person.
Okay, we got a guy from Baltimore calling right here.
So we should get going.
I mean, as long as Tim didn't send the card, we'd be fine.
It should be
Billy's
from
gonna do 5.
He should give instructions to his brother and then trust him.
Billy's gonna gavel 5 players, and he's gonna pass the gavel on to Nate. Now, when Emery comes, we'll have a little break, okay, and we'll get him situated.
Get your cussing out now.
Emery cursed next to me yesterday when everybody was going through that whole pre.
What do you say, darn?
It's
No.
it's just one of the
He said
Big Ten.
shit. He said damn it.
Those aren't in the Big Ten.
Shit and damn it are.
No, it's if
George Carlin says
George
they're
Carlin,
like
there's
7.
only
The Lord's
6.
name.
Really.
Jeez.
7, right? Or
I
6.
think there's 6 now.
6 and it was.
Yeah, but George Carlin's
used to be
dead. It
7.
doesn't count anymore.